This is Beyond the Big Screen podcast with your host, Steve Guerra.
Well, that's it too, right? And then it fits with his character too, where Sonny should have kind of known that he shouldn't be by himself, right? But that's who Sonny was, right? He was like a bull in a china shop. Like, I'm the toughest guy in the room. I'm going to take him on. And, you know, in most cases, one-on-one, he probably is the toughest guy in the room, right? But, you know, you're in the middle of a mob war. You know, you need backup. You know, you're not just like a nobody. You're not a soldier. You're, you know, one of the top guys in the family. Of course, they're going to target you, you know, especially after, you know, with your temperament, you've probably pissed off a lot of people in terms of, you know, beating them up and, you know, saying stuff to them and vice versa.
Yeah, they were definitely playing on his temperament there by setting that trap. And really that leads into my third favorite scene. I was really tempted to choose the scene where Michael gets Carlo to confess that it was him. The way he goes about that is so classic. And then I was tempted to say, no, my favorite scene is going to be when he tells Connie, or maybe he tells Kay, one or the other, that nothing's going to happen to Carlo. I wouldn't do that to my sister's husband. Da, 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 da. And then, of course, you know, he gets garroted and he kicks out the windshield and all that. Those are both great scenes. But I think the through thread there is Michael and his ability to lie so well and to not feel any guilt for it. And I think that culminates in the very final scene where he lies to Kate, and then he goes into the room and they kiss his finger. And then you get that picture of Kate realizing, and then the door closes on her, you know, and fade to black kind of thing. That's such a powerful ending to a movie. I mean, it's a little cerebral. It's not a bang bang ending, but it has a lot of punch. And so I'm going to say that's my other favorite scene, is the very final minute or so. And I know we're not talking about the second movie here, but spoiler, if we ever do, one of my three favorite scenes is also the final shot in that movie too, with the leaves blowing and the sweep up to Michael sitting in the chair all alone, looking forlorn and miserable and so forth. Coppola, in both of those movies, he really found a way to nail the final shot.
I like that. That is such a great scene that you point out, because it's so different from the book too. It's like Coppola understood how the book should have ended. And maybe it's a way that you really couldn't even end the book. It is one of the most powerful endings of a movie, because it's like throwing all the cards on the table. Now we know everything, and Kay knows everything. Nothing's left unturned after that ending where everybody's kissing his hand.
Didn't the book end with her going to the church to pray for her husband's soul?
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same kind of thing, but it just wasn't as much of a smack in the face, right?